Welcome back to Amazing Stories Long Play Edition. Let us continue with the tale of the last sword under the sun. Chapter 2. The Storm Breaks. The government soldiers returned not long after, this time with an iron grip. The village headman, a kind elder who had always looked after Ryanosuke's family, refused to comply with their harsh new demands. He begged for time harvest. Season was near, but the soldiers dragged him out into the public square and beat him in front of the villagers as a warning. His cries echoed through the air, scattering what little hope the people had left. That night, Ryanosuke's father called him into the family's small shrine, where the Kurokaze rested. "Listen carefully, my son," his father said, his voice weary but steady. "There will be times when the law is not just. There will be times when you must choose between obedience and duty. If the time comes when you cannot walk away, unsheath the sword." The next morning, the soldiers returned with an ultimatum: pay double the taxes or face punishment. Some villagers begged for leniency, others swore obedience out of fear. But the headman, bruised but unbroken, refused again. Ryunosuke stood silently at the back of the crowd, hands folded into fists as the soldiers drew their weapons. When they raised their rifles to make an example of the headman, something inside Ryunosuke snapped. The world seemed as slow as he stepped forward. His hand moved on instinct, gripping the hilt of the Kurokaze. In one fluid motion, the sword sang free of its sheath, catching the morning light. Before the soldiers could react, Ryunosuke was upon them, a blur of black wind. His movements were sharp and merciless, honed by years of hidden practice. The soldiers fell before they even knew what had struck them. In the stunned silence that followed, Ryunosuke stood, his sword dripping red. The villagers gasped, knowing that what he had done could never be undone. The moment he killed Ryunosuke became a fugitive, hunted not only by the law, but by the changing tide of history itself. If you enjoyed so far, please leave a like, share and subscribe to the channel. The Chameleon will drop this long play editions every week. Same time and same place. Goodbye for now, you little critters.